Welcome to day 16 and a new topic, ego. An important element to discuss after the topic of the heart is the ego. It represents our inner selves, the identity we show to the world, but also to ourselves. It is made up of all our experiences and lessons learned from the fears and wounds. Your ego is a vessel that you're filling up for years with opinions and speculations about who you are and who you are not, and thus create the false self. Technically, the ego is a mechanism that protects us and allows us to survive. The ego manifests itself through a constant struggle to cover our weaknesses, to maintain an appearance of courage and emotional indifference. The ego uses the rational mind to tell us 4 big lies. I am what I have. I am what I do. I am what other people think of me. And I am separate from others. The ego protects us from things like novelty, intimacy, closeness, compromise, and love. It is so clever that it's hard to feel when it's not there, because it works on 2 extremes. The weak ego. It occurs when we think very low about our worth and fight with self-destructive thoughts. On the other side of the spectrum is the big ego. This one comes from the need to confirm our greatness from the outside. We think very highly about ourselves, with too much self-confidence, pride, and self-worth. Both scenarios, with a weak and a big ego, are based on a very shaky foundation and constantly look for ways to calm down and hide the uncertainty. The ego does not see things as they are. It sees things as we are. The task for day 16. Look for your ego. In a moment, you'll see an example list showing the ego cheering. Write down everything that comes to your mind about you and your ego, all its attributes that make your life and development difficult. See if you are ready to say goodbye to all the listed items. Perhaps you don't want to let go of control over your or someone else's life. Perhaps you still want to do everything for someone to feel needed. Maybe you are not ready yet to let someone else have the final say in a discussion. Mark those aspects that you are ready to say goodbye to and try to act oppositely at the earliest opportunity. Let someone win the discussion. Let go of the control. Make it your new habit with peace and harmony in your heart. Do you have the need to control? Perhaps the need to be right? Feeling offended because you think others are attacking you? Perhaps you have the need to win to feel better. Do you feel superior or inferior to others? Do you identify with your achievements, giving them your value? Do you have the unsatisfied desire to possess? Or do you take everything personally? Meditation for day 16. Become your consciousness. We are not our thoughts. We are our consciousness. So far, all the meditations were guided, which helped our thoughts to calm down, redirect their attention to something else, and not to bombard our minds with additional thoughts. Today's meditation will be different. Try to stay without any thoughts for 5 minutes. If or when your thoughts will start arriving, just observe them. Don't engage in them. and don't identify with them. Let them appear and flow calmly with no reaction. Remember to make yourself comfortable, to avoid any distraction, and to make big gaps between the inhalation and exhalation. Thank you for another day.